The United States is considering operating within an ethnic category recognized in the country for the first time since 1997. The Government's Office of Management and Budgets (OMB) plans to decide on the new category next year. It is holding 3 meetings open to the public this week to decide the issue. Supporters of the proposed changes say the new category will help the government get more exact information about the country population. The changes will create a new category for people of Middle Eastern and North African ancestry, also known by the acronym MENA. They are now classified as a white, but say they have been encountered. Another change with combined question about race and ethnicity into one. With the changes, the government will try to get more detailed answer by asking about country of origin. Besides having to give a picture of the U.S. population, the categories are used to enforce civil rights, voting rights, and employment discrimination laws. The U.S. Census Bureau studies the population. It carries out a count every 10 years and collects other information about the country's people. The study includes questions about race and ethnicity and must follow OMB definitions of such. Currently includes 5 categories of race. They include white, black or African American, American Indian or Alaska Native, Asian, and Native Hawaii or other Pacific Islander. The most recent census study was in 2020. The Census Bureau website states that the category generally reflects a social definition of race recognized in this country. Agency notes that people may choose to report more than one race to indicate their race measure. The OMB has collected more than 4,300 comments about possible changes. Shalini Bhatt wrote that she wants a way for South Asian people to identify themselves differently than East Asia from places like China or Japan. She said that when these groups are put into only one category, it is harder to identify issues that relate to one group but not another. Lewis said he is tired of people missing the term African American and black. He and others want to discrimination return or and less people from black Americans from Africa who were not enslaved. Missing African American with black has always mean to be African American in this country, he said. We was for a pharmaceutical company in Athens, Georgia, spoke about the issue in a telephone interview. However, some people disagree with Hispanic category classification. They say that could weaken the idea of single American entity and increased separation between groups. By creating a dependent, dependent substation identity, entities, the government is further contributes to the decline of one nation, American entity. Raume Kosala and as well as Harari Foundation. A research education group is set in Washington, D.C. He commented on the OMB web page seeking public opinion on the proposed changes. Brian Husky is a retired government worker from Lansing, Michigan. He suggests the U.S. start using racial and ethnic identifications. Haskins said, the brightest balls that contain continuation of deeply rooted unjust social system and idea. Instead, he said, people should be able to identify themselves as they wish. You need to search for the truth and not just stay with the old category because someone decided. That is what we decided, Haskins said. But Uro Marawi think that having more category could be helpful. She disagreed herself. As a 73-year-old American woman, when I go to the doctor's office, I do not feel they have the information necessary to understand my medical history or my culture. She said, for all these reasons, I want to be counted as who I am, not as a white.